were you listening? Were you here? You were here a little earlier, right? Today, right? And you heard Colin playing the drums, yeah?
Mhm.
Did you hear at all what he was doing? Kinda? Did you kind of notice anything he was doing at all? Kind of what he was doing?
No, he was bugging me, so he wasn't paying attention.
No?
He's playing the drums on my head and everything else.
Well, that's something I want to show you today because it's pretty cool. And if you can play it, you're going to be cool. I'm telling you.
I bet you can get it first try.
Okay. Well, do you think you could do what he did?
Yeah.
You do?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. I've been challenged, so let's try it. And you know what you're going to do? You're not going to. Right now, you're just going to be using your bass drum, your floor tom, and your snare drum. Okay? And I want you to count this. I want you to put your right hand on the floor tom, whichever one you want. And you're gonna go like this. No, that's called a tom tom. You know why? Let me ask you this. What's the difference between a tom tom and a floor tom? What's the difference?
The difference are that the sounds are different.
Well, that too. Yeah, that's a good answer. On Family Feud, you would have got a point, but no, it's something different. What's the real reason they call those tom toms and not a floor tom tom? Why is that?
Because this is up here and this is up here.
That's right, and because it's on the floor. Okay, so you know when someone says talking about a floor tom, you know you're gonna get ones with legs that are having a deep sound that costs more money. When people just say tom tom, then you know what you're kind of going for when you're gonna buy up something up here, as far as sound, because that's even more so. It's just something to think about. So your right hand's on the floor tom, and you're gonna go like this. You're gonna count like this, Caleb. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay. Now your snare drum is gonna hit with your floor tom. So you're gonna go like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you're gonna hit your snare drum. Tom quieter because it's too loud. No, actually, go to the other one. Go to the other one. Yeah, it's got a lower feel. Okay. All right. Now you know the count, right? Yet because we're gonna put that in a beat. That by itself. 1 and then 2 and then 3 and I see what I'm doing. We've been over this before. That's right. Keep it down. 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then 4 and then 1. 3 and then 4. One thing, you got it. That was right. You got it all right.
Oh, so I got it first try?
You playing exactly what that guy was playing, but he had a hi hat going there earlier. That was kind of his hard spot, and I won't show you that right yet. Okay, but wait a minute. Wait. Now we're back to that beat now. when you're finished playing that, that fill I showed you, you know what you have to do? You have to come back into the beat. You know what I want you to do so it's easier for you? Listen to me and I'll show you. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. 1, 2. You see what I mean? And then you do the beat. Okay, so let's take it. And a 4 with snare is on 1. Hit the snare on 1. 1 now. Now, okay, wait a minute. Now, wait, before you go any further, I don't know if you're counting. Are you counting? Are you counting? There it was. What was the count?
1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a
L1. That's when you come in. Yeah, L1.
a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1
L1. And no, that's just the fill. I want you to get back into the beat. Okay, you know what I'm talking about? No, you gotta go to the snare right at the beginning. Right here. Now close. Here we go. Here we go. No, it doesn't do it at the beginning. It just goes. Here we go. That's close. That's really close. Because you're counting. You gotta follow your counting. You gotta follow your count. This is what you gotta do at the end of that. 3 and 4 and L1.
Oh yeah, and I forgot
3 and 4 and L1. 3 and 4 and L1.
I forgot to tell you that, you know this, right, with the hole in it? I got it into my drum now. It's in.
What's that?
My drum set, I got this in. It's in now.
The skin?
Yeah, this thing with the hole in it.
You got that? Oh, it's in the bass drum now?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I found a pearl skin on Marketplace for $25 for a front skin with it had the porthole in it without the kick port. So I just bought a kick port. I went over to Long McQuaid's and they put it in.
They put it in for you. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Nice. So
Yep.
now, do you still have a towel in the drum?
Yeah, there's a towel in it, yeah.
That's up against the skin? The front skin? Where the bead-
Is that where it should be?
That's the front, that's the back.
Where should it be?
That should be on his side.
Up against the skin on the
Yeah, where his beater's hitting.
Okay.
The blanket should be up, up against the skin on the bottom.
Okay.
Just halfway up like this.
Okay.
Not just the bottom.
Yeah.
But halfway up like this.
All right.
And now, do you hear any bass difference?
No, we didn't at first. Maybe because we didn't put the towel in right, I guess.
Okay, but
Yeah.
did you do any tuning at all?
Oh hell, we don't know how to do that yet. No.
Okay, but sort of off and on.
Well, you're gonna come over and do it, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But that's great though, you got that in there because you're gonna find a big difference.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be great. You're gonna really like the fact of playing that when you're playing double bass. It's gonna sound so low end that everything you do up there is gonna sound bright and crispy and really so much different. You're gonna really have fun with it because you're gonna really distinguish the difference.
Oh, okay.
And it's more fun to play stuff on. But when everything sounds the same,
Yeah.
it's hard to play within. You can't. We're on by
Yeah. Yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was better. Here we go. Now, yeah, get that R1. R1. That's right. That's it. That's the end. You know what? You're gonna find.
Would this be good to do in a drum? Would this be like something cool to do in like a song? At like the end of the song.
Yeah. That's what you should do. That's because then the band will follow. Bang, bang, bang. You don't do it that many times. You only do it once. Bang, and then it's done. It's tight. Bang, bang, bang.
It sounds best with that. It sounds best with that.
That doesn't sound right. That one would sound right. There. That one would sound right. You know what? Just keep it there. Because it's starting to sound good. I don't want to show you too much on it. But, okay. Because I'm playing it. Okay. Remember that thing I was showing you before? Where you went? Now, right. Now, what?
When I start getting faster, just start doing this.
That's wrong. You know why?
That's when because it's going.
No, because you changed it. You changed it. You made it easier for you to play. You gotta keep that. You gotta keep that going. You gotta keep that going. Okay, Caleb. Hey, Caleb, you know what? What happens? Wait a minute. What happens here? You know what? Remember what I told you before? What was it? You don't even know what I was gonna say, do you? You have a
Fast. When you
clue.
go fast.
What's that?
When you go fast, it messes you up.
But what happens to the snare drum and what you're doing and your sticks? What happened? All right, I'll tell you. Now, don't tell anybody else, all right? It's between you and me.
Okay.
When you go faster, your sticks come closer to the skin head, right here. But you know what happens? You know those things called, what are your ghost notes? Do you remember what ghost notes are? When you're playing that?
Ghost notes?
What are the ghost notes? And we know, we're going, what are the ghost notes? Which ones are they? Are they the big ones or the little ones? Why, you only got two of them. You only got two different notes. You're playing big ones and you're playing little ones. Which one's the ghost notes? Which one's the ghost notes? You're gonna guess, aren't you? Which one is it? They are the right?
Right, they are the bella.
That's right, the little ones, right? Because now, when you're playing that faster, don't try and skate like this. Don't go because you're trying too hard.
Is this one meant for like smashing?
No, we're not looking at that. We're looking at the snare
But
drum.
I'm just wondering, is this one meant for smashing or like?
No, it's meant to stay away from because it's so loud, it can hurt you. It'll hurt. No. Okay, now when you're doing those notes, watch how fast. Listen to what I'm doing, and then I'll show you. Okay, so you'll do this for me. What? Hear that? Okay, now I'm gonna go fast now, and you're gonna hear the difference in the notes. Hear how those notes are really quiet now? But remember, when you go faster, you have to keep that same pattern going. Yeah? Same pattern. Okay, so.
It's harder when I put my sticks down. You got to do though. Remember something. When you're playing that and you're at this when you're playing it at this speed, when you go faster, you got to keep that same pattern. You can't change the pattern. But that's cheating, and they're only making it easy for you, and you're not making it so you can get it so it's at the right speed, up faster, and it's controllable. You're making it so you can only just get away with stuff. See what I mean? When you go faster, you have to control things more. You have to be really precise and concentrate and focus on it and stuff, all right? When you're going that fast, you got to keep the same pattern. See what I mean? And that's why when you go quick and you start going off the beaten path, you got to slow down again. Get the pattern again. Get to that pattern. Now speed it up a little bit until you almost lose it again. And now back it off again. That's what. Now, let me ask you this. Have you been practicing that? A little bit. I want you to put the bass drum in there. Do you remember when we had the bass drum in there, what it sounded like? Where are you putting it in? No. It goes on 1 and 2 at the end. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. All right. No snare drum. I just want you to count and play your bass drum. I want you to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and no snare drum. 1 and 2 and 3
and 4 and 1. No, now you gotta slow down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 2 and 4 and 1
two, and four, and two, and three, and four, and one, and two, and three, and four, and four, and two, and four. Now, look, can you start? Okay, see where it's going? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. What's he doing, Caleb? It's playing on the numbers, right? The numbers. 1 and 2, right? Okay. Now, so let's play with the snare drum. Play with the snare drum. Pardon? You think you can go slow? Go slow. 2 and 3 and 4 and 2. That's right. That's right. And 4. And 4. Okay, perfect. Now let's hear the left side, the hi-hat. No, just the same thing. What you're doing on the bass drum, just transpose it over to the hi-hat. No. Play what you're playing on the snare.
Oh.
Play everything you played on the bass drum. 2, 3. 4. No, slow down. And 4. No bass drum. No bass drum. Just all on numbers. 1. No, go slow. Watch me. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. Well, listen to me. Listen. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Go that slow. 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4. No, you're
Do I
going
put
faster.
down a 2?
No, you gotta go slower. You gotta go slower. 4 and 1 and 2 3 and 4. Now, you know what? You're playing everything right, but you're not playing in your accents now. You're just going to. You gotta play 1 and 2 and 3 and you gotta think of those two things. Play those notes lighter. Play those lighter. 1 and 2. Go 1, 1 and 2. Play it lighter. No, listen to me, Caleb. You're doing it right, but you gotta listen to how you're playing your snare drum. Listen to me, because I want you to count this one, okay? 1, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. No bass drum. Hi-hat. 2 and 4. 2 and 3 and 4. 2 and 3 and 4. 2 and 4. Okay, what's wrong with that simple? What do you know what you're doing wrong?
Yeah.
What?
I'm doing 3F.
But you're,
So
no,
1 and then
okay. Yeah, but you're making them all loud. You don't want to do that. You want to go back to the pattern. Remember? Remember that pattern? Okay, without the hi-hat, no hi-hat, no bass drum. Nothing. No, you're going 1. No, you gotta watch me. Watch. 1. Real quiet. Hear that was quiet? Listen. 1 and 2. And 1. No, you're hitting that first note way too loud. You gotta play it really low. Play it low. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2. Now, remember where's the accent? And 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Now keep those other notes lower. 3 and 4 and 1. No, that's that one. Just that one. 1, 2 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 That's right. That's the pattern. You have to keep going on when you go to play. When you're playing your hi-hat horn. And that, you know what? You can do it there fine by itself. You did okay. The bass drum. What your problem area is where? Where's your problem area? Yeah, that too, but that guy. That guy over there. That's all you gotta think about, okay? And then 4, that's better. And 4. Watch your accents. Okay, alright. You got it. Okay, you got it. So next week, these are the 2 things I want you to practice over for me. Because they're kind of rusty, you know? Gotta grease them up a little, right? I mean, just a little practice. Remember, make sure those accents are different from the ghost notes, okay? And you're comfortable with the other thing, right? Good. So for next week,
This one?
okay?